I think a reasonable question might be, well, how does all this relate to Tandoku dosa number 1, 2, and 3? Why are you showing this now? So the first we have Tandoku dosa 0 is Aiki 1. This Aiki 2 is, if you think about it, is a box squat. When I do number 2, I'm coming up this way. I like the harder version where I'm trying to go here, when I'm trying to keep my belly button facing forward. It's really difficult. The easier version as far as utilizing this turn is to do this one. So I'll show you that one. So he's pushing me here, and I'm falling back. This comes under, right? And this turns to the side. Falling back, my legs fall forward, and then this is going to turn to the side. Okay? Now I'm going to do it the other way. Okay? And I stepped on his foot by accident. Here's what I find useful for doing that one is we have a bunch of Swariwaza techniques where I'll do this coming up as in Tandoku dosa number 2, but when this leg comes up, it actually kicks. And when it kicks, what you have to do is you have to use your psoas to lift the leg up. So I'm actually falling down in here to lift the leg up there. And I needed an extra squinch to get me to be able to be here. And so my foot did that. When we do it standing wise, we call that fumikomi. It's a stamp. But it's the opposite of what everybody does, which is lift everything up and stomp it down. Actually, I fall down so that my leg can come up. Then when we get to here, one of the reasons that we do the Tandoku dosa out of these postures is not because they're amenable to, or they're conducive to success in the actions. They're actually conducive to failure in the actions. If you can do them here, you can do them just about anywhere. So if he gives me the chest push here, and I'm trying to turn here, this is already very limited, okay? And then when I turn here, you think it's really, really loose, right? I should have a lot. But the truth is, you run out of slack inside of yourself here. So it's a great place, whether I'm sitting or standing. Now you can see this is open to the fullest this could be. This is open to the fullest this could be. Basically, I'm at the end of the range. Here I'm at the end of my range of movement, right? If I wanted to go further, I turn this foot and I go further. This is the end of the range of the movement, okay? If I did that on the other side, I'd go over here, I could turn my foot and go a little bit further. This is the end of the range of the movement. Well, guess what? We recreate that, okay, on both sides at the same time. So we're at the end of the range of the movement on both sides, and then supposedly we're supposed to be able to do this, okay? And a couple things will develop. You'll develop your range of motion, but also you'll learn that because your range of motion isn't very great, it's not so much the motion, it's the force that creates the motion. So I can, it's hard to see, but I'm gonna go ahead and pre-turn over here, okay? I really can't go any further, all right? And can you square up on me, on your push, so that you've caught me here, okay? And now, I can't go any further here, all right? And what I'm gonna do is say, yeah, but I have to, all right? And what I do is, even though my body can't go, I say, yeah, but you got to. You gotta go. And you can see Tom already feeling that. And what I'm doing is, I'm activating cell at this, at the cellular level. I'm activating stuff saying, please, please move anyway. And you get a little bit more and you create that orthogonal stuff. If I'm here and I'm maxed out, right? And I'm already going, this is as much as I can do, right? I'll grab imaginary things and I'll push on imaginary things, or I'll get an imaginary bigger. Because if I can move anything out here, it's going to move something in here. So I'll get imaginary bigger and go, it's moving, it's moving, it's moving, it's moving, it's moving, and try to get something, right? But you have to have an honest uke who will say,
yeah, you got it.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, otherwise you're just sitting there exercising your imagination, which you could do much more enjoyably in other ways, I think. Okay. Thanks, Tom Horton, and we'll see you again next time. Thank you for joining us on TrueAiki.com. Keep those cards and letters coming.